Okay, let's dig into this. Two separate but wholly related stories. President Obama will be making a speech today, I believe, at 2 p.m. And it will outline his refined counterterrorism policies that will include, by all reports, a program to transfer detainees from Guantanamo Bay and also placing tighter restrictions on the targeted killing program. We're not to anticipate details on speeding up the transfers, although I have seen some that would involve reappointing someone from the State Department to work out where these transfers are going to take place. That many of the transfers will start with Yemen, apparently. And the U.S. government is looking for the Yemenis government to develop a system at least to focus attention on these detainees and get a sense of how they're acclimating, whether or not they're going to then just say, hey, you know what, I've just had my life in many respects destroyed, despite the fact for no good reason. I may carry that resent with me. Some of them may not. According to Charlie Savage, who has the exclusive on the purported changes to the drone strikes program, a new classified policy guidance signed by President Obama will sharply curtail the instances when unmanned aircraft can be used to attack in places that are not overt war zones. Countries like Pakistan, Yemen, and Somalia. Now, I'm not even sure I understand that sentence, frankly. Presumably, Pakistan, Yemen, and Somalia are the overt war zones. I don't know how that is determined, as we have no declaration of war with these countries. But I guess time will tell. The rules will impose the same standard for strikes on foreign enemies, now used only for American citizens deemed to be terrorists. Now, I believe what that means is that if we're going to, and pardon the use of the word, assassinate non-U.S. citizens, then they must go through the same procedure, and we will discuss this more, as U.S. citizens purportedly go through when they are targeted on foreign soil. The implication here is that this means the end of signature strikes. Signature strikes are assassinations of groups of people who we don't know who they are, but their profile, their actions, their ages in some way signify to us that they are possibly militants or terrorists, quotation marks, and so we kill them. Thousands of people in Pakistan, hundreds in Yemen and Somalia have been killed in this fashion. Many of them innocent civilians, because, of course, how do you know from several thousand feet in the sky that these people are acting like terrorists? They're acting like combatants would act. The speech will be given at the National Defense University today. Officials said they would make a fresh push to transfer detainees from Guantanamo Bay to home countries and lift the ban on sending some back to Yemen. President Obama is expected to reject the notion of perpetual war with terrorists, envisioning a day when al-Qaeda has been so incapacitated that wartime authority will end. Now, this is happening at a time where the Senate and the House is beginning to debate an extension of the authorization for use of military force. And the administration's own representatives have testified that we anticipate we're going to need this for at least 10 to 20 more years. So this seems at odds to me. Unless you say, well, 10, 20 years, let's keep it open-ended, but that's not perpetual. Perpetual would be thousands of years. A White House official said President Obama will discuss why the use of drone strikes is necessary, legal, and just, while addressing the various issues raised by our use of targeted action. He may not explicitly say that the CIA will be relieved of much of these strikes and it will be presented to the military. However, this is supposedly part of the plan.